in the room.
He's doing the
Well,
dishes.
that's okay while we do the recap. To start, hi, Justin.
Hi,
Justin.
All right. Who would like to give a recap of last session?
Well, we finished the combat, and killed all but one of the enemy party that escaped. They ran through the door, seriously injured, and were like, they're gone now. But then, after the combat ended, we proceeded to finish the rest of the puzzle that was in this room.
And we sent the tree after the one that left.
Yeah, you did make a tree friend.
We befriended the tree. Well, befriended is a word for it, but yeah, the tree was on our side and then went after the one that left. And we finished the puzzle, and I think everybody should have a good number of keys right now.
Katie, I kept track of your keys for you, so you should have 4.
Did we distribute the keys?
Yes.
They were distributed.
Oh, I missed that part. Sorry.
I believe everyone has, like,
I think
everyone has 4, I believe.
Yes.
I will keep track of Escher since he is not here today, and he's going to be normal heal bot as the bacterial colony takes over.
Now, how long do we think we can survive in this room? Is it more or less than 8 hours?
Perhaps the bazaar would be a good place to find first.
What?
It could be very far away.
Yeah, that could.
Yeah, that's completely RNG.
Yep. It is Schrodinger's bazaar right now. It is both as far away as possible and in the next room.
Wasn't it explicitly said that portal opens up to it?
Yes, so of the 8 rules in the entrance to this crypt, one of them said that the bazaar is available once you clear 5 rooms.
Ah.
And we've only cleared 2?
You have now, well, you're in the 3rd one, and there's not really anything left to do here. So
we should match all of them together and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because, that could not possibly have anything go wrong.
Would you like to do that?
I'm going to say no.
Wow, Clara, you've grown so much.
What could possibly go wrong?
What's the plan?
Mayhaps, though, we could wait here for a short bit of time.
I suppose.
I might get back on short rest.
So what are you all going to do?
Short rest?
We're all going to gather around the campfire and take a short rest.
Sing our campfire song.
No.
CAMPFIRESONG song.
All right. I need one person, so elect them now to be the encounter roller, and I need them to roll a d20.
Yeah, Brian needs it because he got no apple yeast cake.
It's true. 20. I lied. That's your previous roll.
With a 7, there is no random encounter on the short rest. You are all able to rest for an hour, patch up your wounds. Escher has used up all of his healing kit charges, so he's not going to offer for any of those. But you are all able to expend hit dice as you need.
I need.
Do I hit roll or rest?
Roll.
Yeah, roll. Either roll first. And then once you have as much health as you want, you can rest.
Okay.
Okay. I have one hit die left. Honestly, is it worth it just to get to full and just use it anyway, or should I?
You just spend all your hit die?
I was at 11 health.
I don't think we're gonna take a short rest on the next room.
Might as well.
I'm nearly full health. I have 4 hit die left.
Yeah, I think I have 5.
Yeah, I also just
There's
didn't
5
roll
left.
fantastic on the hit dice.
Yeah, I have 5 left.
Hi, Cole. Hi.
Do I still have to do rest if it already deducted the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you hit short rest just because that also gives you back any features that recover on a short rest,
Oh,
like
gotcha.
your wild shapes, which I think you might want.
Yes. I would like that.
It's shaping time.
All right. So over the course of the hour, you are all able to gain the benefits of a short rest. You patch yourselves up, feeling far more ready to take on whatever lies ahead than you previously were. Escher was honestly already looking pretty healthy, so I'm not going to roll anything for him. I'm just going to give him the short rest for his wild shape summons back.
Oh, my cannon's gone.
Is your cannon gone or is Jerry gone?
Both.
Oh, right, because they go away after 10 minutes, the cannon.
Well, no, the cannon's an hour. Jerry died.
Jerry died. The cannon, because you took a short rest, it's been an hour.
Clara. Sorry, I was buffering. Clara, I'm not sure if you have the capacity right now, but I do have some apparently magic items that have not been identified.
I will say during your short rest, you can ritual cast. It's 10 minutes for an identify, right?
Can I ritual cast it if it's not one of my prepared spells?
No. So you have to prepare it. Actually, wait. I feel like rituals you can do even if it's not prepared. If-
If so, I can do that. If not, then
I
no.
don't think so, because the feat ritual caster specifically gives you 2. Given that you might not be a spellcaster, can you take that?
Yep. Okay. You do need it prepared. It's just that it takes 10 minutes longer to cast than normal and doesn't expend a spell slot.
Shit.
It also cannot be upcast as a ritual.
You can upcast identify.
There are other ritual spells that can be upcast when you use the normal time for it. No, I don't think upcasting identify has any beneficial effects other than if you're out of level 1 spell slots and don't want to take the time for a ritual cast of it.
Right, fair enough.
So if you do not have it prepared, then no, you cannot cast it.
Sorry, Mr. Tavro.
Could you use your Mizium apparatus?
My Mizium apparatus uses my spell slots.
Shit. Never mind.
Or I can, cut myself a little bit, but that also isn't great.
No, maybe if we do a long rest down here, because then we get some new stuff. But
Yeah.
no, that's fine. I just figured I'd ask while we had a break. Very
Ooh,
well. We march forwards.
Tiptoe through the window.
It's key time.
All right. So I'm just going to move you all over here to make dragging you across easy. Everyone needs to subtract a key from themselves except for Escher. I will do it for him. Is one of you... who's missing? There should be 6 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, wait, there are 6 of... I know how to count. I am a smart man. I am an engineer.
Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that.
Uh,
Look, you move!
big
The cube! The cube!
Room 11 was rolled as the fourth room when you went into the crypt.
Okay, so what's this Taz say about
This
this?
thing works for Taz.
As you all enter the room, you see kind of crates across the side. You see some torches like burning off so that you don't need any any personal sources of light. You see lots of like crates, metal and wood on the side, and in the center is a massive metallic cube. And as you enter, you just hear kind of resonating around about the room.
I am QB, the gelatinous synthesizer. Please say consumables, mundane items, magic items, scrolls, keys, or more information.
Did that come through all right?
Key.
Yeah.
Keys are worth 250 gold.
Wait, so we can just buy things from this?
Apparently.
It's the bazaar.
I don't have 250 gold.
Clara
know
wants to
that.
step up a little closer and go, "Hi, QB. We know Mr. Taz. Can we get some kind of discount?"
I'm sorry, I do not understand your request.
Fox likes this guy.
Please say consumables, mundane items, magic items, scrolls, keys, or more information.
Magic items.
Common magic items are worth 25 gold. Uncommon magic items are worth 100 gold. Rare magic items are worth 500 gold. Very rare magic items are worth 1,000 gold. Finally, legendary magic items are worth 5,000 gold.
I would like an immovable rod, please.
Would you actually?
No.
1 second, I need to look up what level rarity that is.
It's uncommon. I googled uncommon item, magic item. Or sorry, yeah.
Please submit the gold.
Is it random? Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
Well, is anybody doing anything?
You could get night vision goggles since you still can't see shit.
Ooh. Is that
I
a
have
common
no
magic
idea.
item?
Brings it uncommon.
How much is that again?
Oh, Clara wants a broom of flying.
Do you say that?
No. I didn't say it in the Clara voice. Duh.
Where's first impression?
I would like to say to it, consumables.
$1,199.
Health potions and basic poisons are worth 25 gold each. You can increase the potency for 25 gold. All other potions are 50 gold.
One greater health potion, please.
Please submit the gold.
Submit 50
And
gold.
you do see that like there's a small hole that opens up in the front, and you just see like this green ooze kind of leak out of it a little bit.
I give it 50 gold for, I don't know if it's greater health potion, but whatever one step up from basic is.
Let me grab that and put it on your sheet. As you see it kind of like slurp up the gold, it dissolves, and then a little chute opens up at the bottom like a vending machine, and you see a vial filled with red liquid pop out.
Yay. Potion.
Zach, would this cube have night vision goggles?
Well, it's called Goggles of Night.
I'm sorry, goggles of night.
It's an uncommon magic item.
Are you asking it for that?
Yes.
Please submit the gold.
I got it right. It was greater healing.
About 100.
Hey, Mr. QB, do you have anything that can explode?
All right, I gave you a potion of healing greater, Kai.
Thank you. I was just going to find it myself.
And so Gideon, are you putting in 100 gold for Goggles of Night?
Yes. I already deducted the 100 from my character sheet.
Awesome. Yeah, it once again kind of like pops it open as you slot in the gold. The vending machine rattles for a second before providing you with, now on your character sheet, should be Goggles of Night.
Sweet. I'm gonna equip these.
QB, do you have anything that's explosive?
I'm sorry, I do not understand your request.
Oh, you're useless! Clark just blows him off.
It seems to you, based on what you've heard so far, that this might be pre-recorded and you might have to be a bit more specific with what you say for it to process.
Yeah, but you see, Clara is a child and she doesn't know what she wants. She just wants explosive things. She doesn't know what things are explosive necessarily.
Okay. QB, more information.
I can synthesize most items for a price. Synthesized materials will denature upon leaving the crypt. I am not authorized for negotiation of prices. You may each spin the prize wheel once for a special offer.
And as it says that, you see a wheel kind of like pop up on the side of it that is now available.
Great.
I would like to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Do it.
Wheel!
All right,
Fortune!
I need you to roll me a d10.
Is there anything bad that could
Yeah.
happen from this wheel?
No, but
You don't know. It does not seem to be marked.
In putting down my drink, I hit refresh on the page.
We can give you a moment to get back in.
Oh,
It is not time sensitive.
7. Instant death.
Nice.
Sorry, what number did you say?
7.
One second, I gotta find the right page of my notes. I didn't actually put this one in Foundry.
What a lacking GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, how awful of me to pre-record a shit ton of different things that you might not even ever hear or say just so that it could be there. Very...
Yeah.
I don't put any effort into this at all. It's a valid complaint on your part.
You put more effort into it than Mike on Wheel of Fortune.
Aha, 7. You see as it, like, stops spinning, and the, thing lights up for a moment, and you see it go half off any consumable.
Oh, after I already bought a consumable. That, you know what, that's on me. I should have asked for more information first. Hey, anyone want to spot me 25 gold? Not you. Anyone other than the Orzhov guy.
No.
Will, Mr. Kai.
Sad that my goggles aren't gonna work outside of this room.
They're not gonna work outside of the dungeon, I hope.
Oh, I thought it was the room.
No, the dungeon.
Oh.
It did say the dungeon.
Oh.
Mr.
That makes me
I'll
feel-
give you 25 for a potion.
Thank you, Clara.
Means I get a potion.
Hold on. Let me check one thing real quick. Where is...
All right, Fox, you also get half off one consumable. Tavro, you see as it flashes red and it goes all prices doubled for you.
I would like to buy 2. Oh wait, no, it's 1 consumable half off, right?
One half off of one consumable.
Okay. Is there a poison that can just be 2d4?
You can increase the potency for another 25 gold.
Yes, that.
So- It would be 25 gold if you're doing it at half off.
Yes.
All right. Give me a moment.
I didn't see an official item for a more potent poison, but
I mean, I'm just gonna give you like,
I can also just take a poison and
yeah, just take a poison
item
and
to do
yeah,
an extra
put
four.
put in the description that it's 2d4 instead of 1d4.
Yeah. Don't worry, Clara. I'll use this for exactly what you would want me to.
What do I get? What do I get?
All right, Clara, as you spin the wheel, a 6 is half off one magic item of uncommon rarity or lower.
Ooh. A movable rod. A movable rod.
Do you want it?
Gloves of ogre strength.
No, I want the pipes of haunting.
All right, I'll let you do some Googling and choose what you want. Gideon, with a 4, you get 1 free mundane item.
Woo!
My mundane item object card.
Oh, hell fucking yeah. I want the headband of intellect, please.
Isn't your intelligence already 20?
No, it's 16.
Oh.
Clara's not that good at what she does.
All right. I have put the headband of intellect on your character sheet, Clara.
Hell fucking yeah. So that's 50 then?
Yes, because it was half off for you.
Amazing. Oh, it doesn't automatically change my intelligence to 19. That's pretty.
You need to attune to it to get the effect.
Fuck.
So you will have to spend another short rest before you can attune.
Clara like puts it on and she's like, "Why am I not smarter yet?"
Maybe if you had attuned to it, you would have been smart enough to know that you had to attune to it. You know what? At this point, Escher would probably roll as well.
How long does attunement take? An hour?
Well, that was meant to be Escher, but I had Clara selected so I could put in... Yeah, it's 1 hour for attunement. But Escher got a 10, which is 1 free scroll of 4th level or lower.
Well, I'm sure he likes that.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send him a Slack message, and he can choose that before next week. Not Slack, Discord. I'm not at work.
I'm jealous you still use Slack.
What do you use now, Pat?
We were forced to switch to Teams.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Sucks.
It
So-
looks like boxes.
Is there any difference if we rest here versus at the bazaar? I feel like other creatures could still show up at the bazaar.
Wasn't the bazaar safe?
I don't. Do we know that?
It may or may not be safer. You do not know.
It might even be less safe if other creatures have easy access to it.
This is true. I say we
Good.
rest here.
If anyone portals if anyone comes to the bazaar, we can kill them and steal their key.
In my current state, I'm not sure. I mean, physically I feel better, but I would need to fully rest up to be at my full combat strength.
One more.
Don't you have all your key points back?
Question. So the bazaar thing is on the 5th room. If we rest, and the rooms change, does that go away?
You don't know.
Wonderful. Yeah, we should probably just get them.
Okay.
Because if they reset.
Also, I have 3 key points, but like, if it's a big battle, then that can go quick.
I mean,
You
I
just
got.
short rested. You should have all of them.
Yeah, Key comes back on a short rest.
But
Yes, Pat. Have you not been doing that?
it's just programmed wrong in the character sheet to be only
Yes,
on a
it
long
comes
rest.
back on a short rest.
Yeah, let me update that for you because it should come back on a short rest.
No,
If
it is.
not, monks would suck ass.
It is per short rest on my character sheet. I don't know why it didn't come back then. Okay, never mind. I am at full combat strength. Let's press on.
I'm saying, like,
This whole place is a joke.
Before moving on, Gideon, would you like your free non-magical item?
Someone next in the ritual.
I would. Deciding between like 3. What are you deciding between? A crowbar, a signal whistle, and a grappling hook.
Grappling hook.
It would be a little more discreet than me sprouting wings every time we want to go up.
This is true. I'll take the grappling hook.
This Dance with the Stars, dude. This is the good intros.
All right, I have given you a grappling hook as it drops it into the vending machine bucket.
Sweet.
damn it, Katie! You should have gotten a ballista.
What's that?
What
That's
is
something you can carry.
What did you do with the ballista? Oh, yeah, it's Disney night.
Look at it.
It's Disney night. What do you do?
All right. Does anybody want to synthesize anything else in this room?
Big
No.
shooting thing.
And are you resting here or are you moving on to the next room?
Moving on.
Come on.
All right, let's get you all on the bottom edge so I can just drag you over as a group. And remember to keep track of your keys. You all lose one as you go into the next room.
Just like that, we're down 2 keys.
Hey, some rooms aren't combat rooms or even puzzle rooms. They're just a big metal cube.
So this is our 5th room, right? So after this we can get to the bazaar.
This is the 5th room. So you see in this room, it seems to be a almost like sterile room. You see that there is a door on the opposite end. The walls and ground are like just welded together metal tiles. And you see in the center of the room is a small stand with a button on it.
Can you set Katie's vision for her dark vision?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if we get it.
Yeah, Goggles of Night do not require attunement, so she gets that now. I believe you should be able to have your 60 feet of dark vision now.
I do, thank you.
So I think that is everybody other than Escher who can see currently. Because Tavro gave Fox dark vision, right? Or is that not a thing?
I don't think I did.
I cannot see.
Right.
Also, that would have ended at the short rest if I did.
True. Do you want to start a light, or are Escher and Fox blind?
Well, that's up to them.
Connor, you want to see?
I would like to see, but I don't know if someone has the use of dark vision.
Let's
Give me.
let's check the podium first and make sure there's nothing specific about light on it. But as I progress, I would like to be wary of where I step in case there's like a pressure plate or something.
All right, give me a. I'm gonna call that a sleight of hand check of just kind of like feeling as you go and stepping gently.
Clara! God damn it!
Clara,
So in character.
Clara, it's metal ground. Metal doesn't move usually. It's hard and solid, and this is all clearly welded together. Kai, you step forward far more cautiously as you see Clara clamoring past you, no caution whatsoever. But neither of you seem to trigger any pressure plates.
Okay.
As you get up to the it's about 3 feet high. There is a blue button on top, and the only thing that's on there I don't think is in a language you can read.
I can't read it.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read!
Clara, no!
Pushes it.
Clara, do you push
Can
it?
you go up there?
No!
No.
I would try to physically stop her from that. As much as I don't want to overplay, and I'm not gonna just do that.
All right. Yeah, I don't believe either of you have anything that would let you read that as of right now.
Gideon, can you go up there?
Although
If anything happens, I need to give Fox dark vision.
Sorry, what's happening?
Go read.
Sure.
I can't read it.
let me check your character sheet. Gideon, you are also incapable of reading what is here. Although at this point, any of you can give me a history check. I'm going to say that's probably the best for identifying languages you don't know. Yeah, you all pass on this. Especially because you can infer this pretty easily. You've seen this writing recently tattooed all across Somia's arms and body. This seems to be written in Abyssal.
Did Escher speak Abyssal or read Abyssal?
Let me
I don't think
check.
so.
I don't think so.
So
Abyssal is not in his languages.
we are yucked on this one.
And let me check if he
Who's
has
wrong?
tongues prepared, because I'll say that he would probably use that if you guys want him to.
I can't see, but if I was able to see and see there's language, I would mention the fact that I have tongues.
And Escher doesn't have tongues, so
Fox, are we willing to expend a
Sorry.
spell for this room? We could just leave.
It's a scroll.
I produce flame.
If it's a scroll, then just do it.
There's not many uses of a scroll of tongues. common is pretty easy to use in most situations.
I produce flame, yes.
Yeah, it takes a second to put it on.
Well, I'm telling this one over here to come look.
Hello.
All right. You come over and look. You recognize it as Abyssal. It is much easier for you to recognize, as Abyssal, Infernal, and Celestial are all kind of like different. They all come from the same base language, and your knowledge of Celestial definitely identifies this as Abyssal, but you do not know what it says without casting tongues or some other comprehend language type spell.
Oh, it appears you are mistaken. Tongues does not allow me to read.
Oh, it doesn't. I didn't realize that.
Tongues is just talking. Comprehend language. That is the...
Gotcha. So, yeah, you might not have any way of reading this. All you can tell is that it is 7 characters long, but you do not know anything beyond that.
Does Maralathia speak Abyssal?
No.
Are there
Okay.
any symbols like on the walls or the door over here?
Otherwise, this seems to be a completely uniform and sterile room. You can give me an investigation check to see if you can discern anything further, but right now it just looks like a metal box. Yeah, it's definitely just a metal box with a pedestal in the center, and there are the 2 doors on either end.
So we push it, right?
We could also just leave.
But we're low on keys, Mr. Kai.
We just got a bunch.
We just
down,
used
we're
2.
Down, yeah, I was gonna say we're down to 2 each.
Well, yeah, and then we have 1 left for the next room. I also forgot to subtract 1 for leaving this room.
Yeah, everybody should be at 2 keys now.
No one knows what it says, so maybe we just have to push it and deal with the consequences.
Is there anything else in this room beyond this pedestal?
You can also give an investigation check.
1 second.
3 out of 4 on and changes rooming.
This seems to be a completely sterile metal box with the only discernible feature being this pedestal.
Alright, well,
Push.
You're pushing it?
Escher, can you look with your magic eyes and see if there's any magical areas in this box?
Sure. He takes a moment and does his kind of like ritual cast of the detect magic. And after a moment he goes, yes, there seems to be some magic on here. It looks to be abjuration magic, but I can't tell anything further than that.
it's because I'm not
And this is the only magical thing in the room, right?
Other than the 2 doors, but those are in every room. It's the same magic as all of the other doors, as far as I can tell.
Well, everyone step away. I have an idea.
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties in this house.
Can you please move them away from the box?
Sure.
Bye.
The box... There weren't any features on the box beyond the writing, right?
So it's like a metal pedestal that is about a foot thick rises about 3.5 feet into the air, and it has a blue button on top. The only feature that is discernible other than the button is a 7-letter phrase in Abyssal.
We are not pressing the button. Let us go. Leave now. Don't let the little one see.
Uh-huh.
Let's go now. Let's go, Clara. Let's go. There's no button on the pedestal with words in Abyssal.
Clara has seen this by now. Clara is very aware of the pedestal in the middle of the room.
What do you know, Mr. Fox?
I don't want you to press the button.
Don't press the button. Bro.
Dobro.
Stavros dead.
Shit, sorry. Jay came in the room and then left, and then I forgot to unmute. But the button is so pushable.
Clara yelled, push it.
Fox, why do you want us just to leave?
It's a room with nothing but a button made by demons. What do you fucking think happens when you press the button?
It's 7 letters. It could mean keys.
We don't speak Abyssal. 7 letters could be any word. It could just be deletion, or it could be cancer, or it could be death, or it could be, summon a demon.
Fox, none of those things were 7 letters.
It's an Abyssal. It doesn't matter that it's. Fuck it. I'm punching Kai. I'll do it myself.
Okay.
Not me doing the mental math in my head to make sure the letters of every word you just said.
Okay, team vote. Who votes to push?
Oh, it is so tempting.
Then we move on. We gotta get more keys.
We do. If we enter this room, we only have 1 key each.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a compromise. I have a free cast a day of Unseen Servant. We could all get next to the door and have the Unseen Servant press the button. And if it's a bad thing, we all just immediately leave.
That's fair enough.
We certainly could. Unless the wall just buries itself.
I mean, it is also just abjuration magic. I can't imagine it's anything too horrible.
Alright, who votes for Unseen Servant press button?
Ow.
Do it.
Alright,
By the door.
I will do my free cast a day of Unseen Servant.
All right, you summon your little unseen servant, and it kind of just waddles forward and gets next to the button, and you feel it kind of pause, waiting for your command.
Alright, everyone ready? I'm just gonna have my hand on my key just in case. Like, ready to activate if a giant demon spawns, or like the floor falls out beneath us. And I will command him to do it.
All right. He presses the button, and a few things happen at once. Nope, wrong song. Better song.
Oh no.
First things first, in a burst of fire above the button, you see, in common characters, the number 20 form above the button. You also hear, like, intense sirens sounds effects fill the room, and I don't really have a way of balancing these better, but just pretend that you can hear them. And then after a second, 19, 18. You also see as the door behind you, grates slam over it, and you can no longer.
I knew that was gonna happen.
You can no longer leave the room. 17, 16,
Clark,
15.
Clark, the missing apparatus.
I would like to sprint forward and press the button again.
As you slam your hand down onto the button, it goes back to 20, 19, 18.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh god.
Is there anything else other than noise and a countdown?
Give me an investigation check.
Alright. Not bad. Not great, but
You see as the walls, it almost looks as if something is pressing in on them from the outside. They haven't quite moved yet, but it looks like something is trying to break through and almost crush into it. As the seconds pass on and you now get to 15, 14, you see, why is this not being visible? Come on. I feel like the thing that is supposed to be triggering is not triggering because it doesn't look like it looks any different right now.
It doesn't.
Give me one more second. I'm sorry.
Zach, did you get this from the animated spellbook?
I'm not telling you.
Chopper will still stay silent.
Well, I don't know why this animation thing isn't triggering when I make it trigger, but you see as above you and surrounding now, you see as like swirling green energy starts coming in from the walls towards the button, almost as if it is charging up. 15, 14, 13.
Should I press it again?
No.
As it gets down to 10 seconds, you see as the walls do actually start shifting in. From the right and left, the room is beginning to get smaller. 9, 8, 7.
I'm making the executive decision to click it again.
The swirling lights stop. The counter resets to 20, and you see as the walls bulge back out to their normal space.
Okay, so we can reset it.
19, 18, 17.
Can I try firebolting the podium?
Why?
I don't know, maybe I'll destroy it.
Sure, give me an attack roll.
Oh. That's 20!
Yeah, you hit that podium. Let's see the damage roll.
Wait, that's not a crit.
Why is that plus 28?
Oh, yeah, that's very wrong.
Wait, no,
No, that's a crunchy
that's
crit.
the crunchy crit. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, because it's 2d10 plus 1d8 plus
And I was like,
28.
there's 2 more dice rolling, but I
Nope.
remember we did.
Yeah, and I did
alright.
I did get the automation to work properly with crunchy crits
So
now.
that's right, that's right.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, so you hit it, and as this massive ball of fire smacks into it, you see as back above the counter resets to 20.
God damn it. Well, you tried.
I say we just get
Turn off
squished.
that.
I love being squished.
Yeah, Pablo is correct. If it squishes us, his body is big enough that it will prevent us from getting squished immediately.
That's
Can I-
true.
Oh my god,
Oh,
what?
nope. Accident. Ignore.
Squish!
Whoa, we shouldn't have pushed the fucking button.
I don't know. I kind of like the metal music and the sirens.
Can Clara use her mace hand to just hold the button down?
As you hold the button down, it just stays at 20.
Well, we live like this now, y'all.
She's just gonna hold
And
like that.
holding it down is the great still over the door.
I'm an idiot. I realized why I couldn't get the animation going before. Cool.
Are the walls gonna eat us?
So if you're holding it down, it just stays at 20 and doesn't start going down.
What are we?
And the grate is still over the door with it held down.
The grate is still over the door, and there's still a flaming 20 in the air above you.
I'm smacking Gulliver to the beat of the metal. Oh, he loves
Let
it.
it
Oh,
go.
no.
Let us face whatever it is.
Drops it, runs back to her friend.
As it gets down to 15 seconds, now I think you should be able to see that. I'm going to take it as a no because you can't see it, can you?
No.
Oh, now it's drinking. No, it's not.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You see the lights going again. You see the walls begin to shrink. 10, 9, 8, 7. As it gets down to 5, the walls are now kind of at the point of, and I think I should be able to do this. The room starts to shrink and threaten to crush you as you get down to the last few seconds.
No.
5, 4, 3.
I like prepared like
2.
combat with my spear.
Are you gonna?
Removable rod.
Would anybody like to ready an action for when it gets to 0?
I'll take out javelin, not my magic spear, and just.
So at 0, is it looking like we're going to be squished?
It's looking like it's gonna be real close.
Yeah, I'm gonna like take out a javelin and then like hold it as if like to prop the wall to stop it from squishing.
All right. As the timer goes down further, and you get to 0, just before it starts to crush you, you see the room. Sorry, this is gonna take a second. Revert to its normal size.
And the
The-
doors
the-
become ungraded.
The doors become ungraded. The music stops. The sirens stop. That's the room.
I knew it was fucking gonna be that puzzle. I fucking knew it.
Well, it was just wait.
It's
No,
it's
it's-
literally just a puzzle to give your players
it-
anxiety
it-
for
it
20
makes it-
seconds.
Yeah, it makes it seem like bad things are gonna happen, but nothing does. Hi.
Is there a key in the middle?
Nope, you reset the button too many times.
Um,
Stupid. Alright,
Damn.
let's go.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the next room.
Yep.
a party. Fuck that.
Hey, this is a thing made by demons. Sometimes they just want to see you have an anxiety attack.
Right.
Key. As you press your keys up against the door, you see as the door glows for a second, and you still have the key in your hand. You are still in this room, but now there is a second golden key in each of your hands.
Oh.
Oh, did we get a key?
You got a fresh key that seems unique and made out of gold, each of you. This was the
Oh.
5th room that you
Oh.
have passed through.
So wait,
Oh.
we still all have to expend a key though, right?
We go to the next room, right?
Yeah.
So you can either go into the next room or you can head to the bazaar.
Yes, we can just now go to the bazaar whenever.
One
Yeah.
more room and then bazaar.
I think we just keep going on rooms until we need to get away.
Yeah, we don't just. Yeah.
All right. In that case, I need someone to roll me a D38 because I really expected you guys to go to the bazaar and I only rolled 5 rooms out.
So if we all go down to 1 key.
Yes.
Okay.
17, baby.
Okay.
Connor got it first. Connor got it first. It's 4.
Well, the 4 has already been rolled and you've been through it, so we're going to go with the 17.
Wow.
Hey.
Yo.
Give me the lava room.
And 1 second as I deploy the tile for this. This might take a second. I was really
Wow,
planning.
you have everything already set. You're a horrible GM.
Yep, that's me, the horrible of GMs.
Didn't anticipate every single option.
And yet is about to roleplay a random one of 38 options.
You didn't anticipate that Tavro would take off his pants and show his schmeat?
Excuse
I
me?
always anticipate that. I just didn't have to make a map for it.
I need an alligator.
No, literally when I was playing with my coworkers, at one point they were like, I was really trying to force them to go to this one thing, and they were like, well, what else? Where else can we go? And I was like, and they're like, so we have to go this way. I'm like, yeah, a little bit.
All right, so this is actually one where we're going to bring you to a different map because it is large enough that I can't actually. 17 is one of the larger ones. I'll just leave it at that, and I'm going to.
Oh god.
You find yourselves inside of a fresh room, and I think most of you can see. It's back to the Fox and Escher who cannot. But those of you who can see in the dark,
Gideon's glasses aren't
My
working.
glasses no worky again.
oh, you know what? I probably have to update your prototype token. Give me a moment for that.
See, and how is that helpful if I can't see?
He's describing what
You can't see shit anyway.
We are calm. We are ready.
All right, I just need to delete Gideon, and then I'm going to put a new one on there, and now this Gideon should permanently have dark vision.
This is a fake Gideon.
If a
You
person
murdered
has
Gideon.
yeast cake and this is what
Look
they
at
do.
look at him. He's prone. You killed him.
Yeah! Dark vision literally knocked you on your ass.
Wait.
Okay.
This also isn't my token.
Oh, shit. Wait. There it goes. I pulled in your wrong one.
What a horrible GM.
God.
I'm never doing a procedurally generated dungeon again. All right.
Zach, you are good and valid.
Zach, if I were to rank you in terms of dessert, you would probably be just below apple yeast cake, but you would still be pretty high up.
You know what? That's pretty damn good. I like an apple yeast cake.
Good and
Uh,
valid.
But all of you other than Fox and Escher are able to see as you find yourselves in obviously there's the door like right where you entered, but there also seems to be a flow of water going into this larger kind of middle area that has a pool of water. Those with dark vision far enough out are able to see some pipes up ahead that the water flows through and separates out. You have branching paths that you're able to make your way through in this room. Yeah, the rooms
immediately in the water.
the rooms that aren't perfectly square, I kind of need to have as their own map. It just doesn't work otherwise.
Yeah. May I cast a light on myself?
You may.
Yeah, this is one where you should.
Clara wants to go on the pipes.
The pipes.
Oh, dang.
All right. Kai, you are able to see at your angle, as well as, yeah, just Kai, and now Gideon. You are able to see beyond here, next to the pipe to your north, seems to be a goblinoid figure.
Was this way?
Why did 3 of you immediately get in the water?
Oh, that's water.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this all is water, and the water seems to branch off. One path is kind of flowing to the left, one is flowing to the north. There's a pipe at each of those.
Is this deep or shallow?
Where you are standing is shallow enough where it's like, it's up to your knees right now, Clara, in that like canal area. It does look like it gets a bit deeper in the main one. Gideon, are you actually like standing in the water?
I wasn't intending to.
Then I'm gonna put you back here.
Yeah, thanks.
Clara, it looks like it does get deeper up here. It's kind of hard to tell exactly how deep, without actually like prodding it or something.
I see
I-
2 gobbles.
Since there's probably a good echo in here, Clara just wants to go, hello, hello, hello.
I fucking hate you. Die.
And you hear coming from ahead, you just hear, hello, 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 hello!
Hi.
And after a few seconds, you see as Clara, what first seemed to be normal goblins, you recognize having the fiendish features of those who have ingested the cackler drug. You see 4 cacklers run into the room that you are at, and they all go, hello, hello!
Hello.
They're on drugs.
I'm in danger.
No, you're not, because
and-
we're friends.
And like the first one goes, hell yeah, we are! Do you want some drugs, kid?
No, drugs are bad.
Drugs are great, and I'm glad that you guys do them.
Yeah, this guy gets it!
Clara just turns and goes, Mr. Kai, what are you doing?
Keeping us alive?
Those drugs are really bad.
Hey man, if you like drugs, you want some drugs? We got lots of them.
Drugs?
I stole a bunch of those drugs from the alligator man and threw them in the garbage.
Well,
You
since they
what?
ended up here.
You threw our drugs in the garbage?
I'm not talking to you.
You hear that, Tony? She's the one who threw our drugs in the garbage. We spend so much time working out here in the factory making these drugs, and you throw them in the garbage? We're gonna fucking kill you. And then he points back to Kai and goes, don't worry, not you, man. You're cool. And you see as this guy pulls out a kind of like spiked chain, and he is going to start swinging it around and run at you, Clara. I'm gonna need y'all to roll initiative.
All you had to say the drugs were good, and then they wouldn't have attacked.
One thing Clara despises is drugs.
Drugs are good.
You are
Drugs
less
are. Oh wait, I have advantage on initiative. Hold on.
than death for entertainment.
Yes. Clara has seen the cackler drugs ruin her people.
You have also watched a kobold kill itself for your entertainment.
Speaking of kobolds, they're lesser beings.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hold on, Zach. I have advantage on this. I just didn't roll it, and now it's not letting me. So I'm just rolling a
We
d20.
don't want to go first.
Nat 20, baby.
Delay your turn,
Please.
please.
All right, Tavro, what is your bonus to initiative?
0.
Okay, so you're just at 20. Got it.
That's why I just rolled a d20.
Let's put you at initiative count 20 with Kai, and I'll let you two decide who goes first. Gideon, would you
does.
like to
He's
roll
faster.
initiative?
Gideon is
No.
in the bathroom.
Oh, that's fair. Do you want me to roll it for her?
Yes.
All right, they were last anyway. All right, so I think we said Kai is going before Tavro. So
Remember, Kai, you're cool.
let's begin as so this one up here is the one who's like kind of shouting at you, and he said that you're cool, but Clara, since she flushed his drugs, has to die. What would you like to do?
They weren't his drugs, they were the alligator's drugs.
And I'm just gonna say, you don't have to kill us. She actually knows the ones who make the drugs. And I'm going to ready in action to throw my dagger at the first one to attack Clara.
And as he's like getting ready to charge, he just goes, "Yeah, we know him too. It's us."
Oh god.
Say they are in the factory that makes the drugs.
Okay, yes, but they're making unsafe third-party drugs. That's even worse.
How dare they?
All right, so you're gonna ready in action for the attack. Tavro, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna murder.
Okay.
I hate a goblin.
I'll take Murder a Goblin for 200, Alex.
Okay. 10, 15, 20. Can I jump to here?
Yes, you are able to jump over the water to avoid touching it.
And that is the exact range I need to be to hit that guy with a spear.
I should probably get out of the water.
It is difficult terrain while you are in it.
Yeah.
What is...
Well, it's a good thing I'm a goblin and I don't have difficult terrain.
Drugs are illegal, scum.
Who is Andre the Giant?
Yeah, a 20's gonna hit. Yep, it's dead. You killed the main. You killed the leader. As you just stab it, and this literal, just like normal goblin who's high on drugs gets stabbed by a giant minotaur with his magic spear.
Hey, he's a cop and he's getting rid of the drug people. He's doing his job.
Your people.
All right, Tavro, that's attack number 1.
Yes.
It's the war on drugs.
Can I swap to a hand axe and then throw that?
You can.
Hold on, let me. This is normal because it's not a melee attack, even though I just recklessly attacked.
Yeah, 19's definitely gonna hit.
8 damage.
All right, that one doesn't quite kill it, but you do throw the axe and it embeds it, and you just see as it like completely goes straight through its left arm, which just drops to the ground, and he just like turns down, grabs the stump that is now there, and starts screaming.
I'm a good aligned character. No, I'm not.
Imagine you show up to a bunch of druggies, like, just hanging out in an alleyway, and just start screaming at them, "Drugs are bad!" and kill them!
I mean, they said they were gonna kill me, so this is what happened.
You're saying that's not how the DARE program was at your school?
Drugs are bad. Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
All right, Fox, what would you like to do as you see Tavro start the war on drugs?
No, this is a piece of mercy at this point. So I'm just gonna go for the one that's already damaged because this is mercy at that point.
You know what? He's actually okay, because he rolled a 17. And it honestly just seems like he's too distracted with his shoulder to pay attention to the bell that signaled his own death.
Alright, just because for shits and gigs, the one that was really gung-ho about the drugs, I am going to...
Is dead.
He's
Oh.
dead.
I murdered
One of the
people.
other ones, I'm going to use that to cast command as a bonus action without expending a spell slot for the other one, and I'm going to give him the command of detox.
And you see as his eyes just go wide for a moment, and there will be an effect on his next turn.
Okay, that's my turn.
Actually, he goes right after you. You see as his eyes go wide, and like these things, one of the distinctive features about them, other than like the kind of more fiendish skin and the horns that they grow from this, is that they're like up until now you thought it just made their eyes turn black. You realize they just had so much dopamine flowing through their system that their pupils were encompassing their entire eyes. As his eyes kind of like fade back to normal, they go back to a normal size. You see the whites of the iris start surrounding it again. And you see as he now has to make a Constitution saving throw or go into or not relapse, remission. No, that's not the right word.
Remission sounds closer.
It's closer, but it's not the right word. He does make the saving throw to not immediately fall unconscious, but he does spend his entire turn just like snapping back into it. Escher is like, hey, I'm a doctor. Maybe I should help these people. And then he goes, what fucking cantrips does he have?
I didn't know I had airplane.
And you see as he goes, he looks at the one that Tavro took the arm off of, and he goes, this is a mercy.
Yep.
And you see as the like bacterial colony just spreads out from his hand as he like cuts it a little bit. It swarms around this thing, and you see as it like swarms around it, it comes back to Escher, and there is just a pile of bones on the ground.
Damn.
That's gonna be all for Escher. Let's remove the two dead ones. Clara, you're up.
She's gonna say, drugs kill, so you deserve this.
Clara, not the sober one.
It's almost a nat 20.
A 15 does hit. Yeah, just straight up dead.
Sober.
As you say, drugs kill, so you deserve this. You summon a burst of fire that just takes its head clean off.
Clara, we could have helped him.
Whoops! Like supporting recovering addicts.
Whoops!
I just need to spend all my turns for the rest of time helping him detox.
Well, yeah, that's, oh, and then Clara's gonna get out of the water, because it's probably a good idea.
That's
Okay.
fair. All right. Now this one's gonna go and is just gonna go, what the fuck is wrong with you people? We offer you our drugs and then you come and kill us? I'm out of here. Fuck that. And he is going to run this way and then back. And then he's going to take the dash action and get there. Are you going to pursue him?
No.
Then I'm going to drop combat order.
Nice.
But he's gonna go tell everyone.
What the fuck is wrong with all of you?
Yeah, do anything.
You're fine.
Well, you see, being true to not taking drugs is more important to Clara than not killing members of her race.
You weren't any better, Tavro. Before they even attacked, you just killed him.
Yeah, but they're filthy goblins.
Oh, gosh. What a waste of energy.
Clara wants to look in the pipe.
What's in the pipe?
All right, so you see, and it's like just wide enough where you could crawl through the pipe if you wanted. The medium-sized creature is not quite, but you could. You can't see very far into it as it starts to turn. But yeah, the water flows into it. You could crawl in if you wanted, and there seems to be some mechanical mechanism about halfway through that leads out into whatever the other side of the pipe is.
Clara crawls into pipe.
All right. At that point, you have barely enough space to breathe, but you do still have some air at this point in the pipe. And you know what? Now you can kind of see around the corner just a little bit. And you see, like, all of these mechanical things are going and whirring. And it's hard to tell exactly what it is, but it seems to be mixing something into the water about halfway through this pipe. Fox, which one are you putting into your bag?
Not the one that was disintegrated to bones, the first one that died. And I'm also gonna try searching all of them to see if they had anything that was not drugs.
All right. So the two of them that are next to you, one of which had its arm chopped off and was necrotized, the other one was just stabbed through the chest. You see that both of them are wearing the only things of value that they seem to have on them. So they both have like a pouch that has a green powder in it that you might be able to identify with a check. You also notice that the only kind of thing of value on them, other than like the chains that they are carrying as like kind of spiked weaponry, both of them were wearing like little silver lockets, and both of them are engraved with Tony/Donnie.
Were they lovers?
Families.
It is heavily implied that one of them is Tony and one of them is Donnie, since they both have the same locket.
Oh. I'm just gonna take that locket off and
Don't
toss it
tell
in the
Kai.
Can Clara try to make an Arcana check to see if she can identify what is being mixed into the water?
It's drugs.
Yes, it will be particularly difficult without any light. Because right now you are basically going off of just smell, and that's already kind of being buffeted by the stream of water that is rushing past you as you are lodged in this pipe.
Hey, Mr. Fox, come over here really quick.
I will just, for like 10 seconds, cast light on her enough to do the check and then recast it on myself.
Cool.
You would illuminate it.
Yeah,
Give me an Arcana check. It's still going to be fairly difficult, but now you probably have a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, that is exactly what I said, and you passed that chance. This seems to be some sort of water treatment, and you can see it is a mix of yellow and blue powders that are like constantly being dipped in and pulled out. You see that like on the sides of the pipe there are like reserves where the mechanical arms are getting these powders from, and it's just dipping them in and out until it comes through. It is some sort of water treatment, and based on like the smell, the looks of the powders, you recognize them as reagents that are sometimes used in Izzet Labs. They are making this water. They're basically turning it into a very potent acid.
Ah,
So basically, I'm burning in a pool of acid right now.
You are in the part where it is still clean water flowing through. If you went further, it would be
Oh, so it's flowing the other way.
it's flowing north. So currently you are on the clean water part. If you were to go past where the mechanical arms are, you are pretty sure your skin would melt.
Guys, they're making acid, and not the drug kind, just the normal kind.
I would like to stuff one of the goblins into my bag.
All right, you take Donnie into your bag.
Acid.
Donnie, I'll make good use of you in a little bit.
Yeah, so now that there is light up here, dark vision makes things monochrome, but you do see that up here, the water is like a little bit thicker. It has like this greenish tint to it, and you can kind of smell faintly just a bit of sulfur coming off of it.
she wants to suffer.
Oh shit.
What you doing, Clara?
Clara just backs up.
So I will say you can't actually see it. I just don't have a way. It is currently inside that pipe. So I'm just gonna make it invisible because you can't actually see it.
Oh, that is not what I was talking about.
Oh.
I don't even know what that was.
Well, now I want to go forward.
Clara's gonna turn around and go, shh, and start sneaking.
All right, give me a stealth check. Because as you enter this room, that actually applies.
Oh, it was almost good. She wants the apple yeast cake.
No apple yeast cake for the kitten.
She loves the apple yeast cake. It's almost her birthday. Ready? Apple yeast cake. It's a birthday party.
Apple Reese cake.
All right then. So Kai, you immediately like quiet down and slow down as Clara turns around to you and nearly shouts, "Guys, you gotta be quiet up here!" Like very excitedly in normal volume, she says that before hushing herself. And I need these things to give a perception check.
Schwarberfest, let's go get some hoagies.
All right, yeah, it hears you.
What?
Wool wasps. Okay, we have some experience fighting those.
Schwarberfest?
We also fought those with 3 more levels under our belt, but
Am I supposed to be in those gutter?
Hey,
You are
2.
so far
As-
behind.
As you kind of like say this and you start sneaking in, you hear almost like a rousing. Clara, you saw what seemed to be 2 like laying down large creatures. Now all of you who are at least halfway through, so Fox, Kai, and Clara, and now Tavro, you hear as an intense buzzing begins.
Oh, we ballin'.
And they are going to start making their way over. Is there anything you would like to do as they approach the room? You can hear the buzzing getting louder.
Back up. Back up.
It looks like Kai, Clara, and Fox do not want to do anything. So
sorry, I'm trying to look something.
I would have liked to have a spell or a firebolt ready for when I saw it come, since I saw a peek of it.
Sure, you can ready a firebolt to begin this combat off.
I am just gonna like ready my dagger and be ready. Just stand ready to attack when it gets there.
I can't see it, but as I see the others
You,
getting ready
yeah,
for attack, I also ready an attack with my magic dagger.
all right. So Clara, you're gonna start us off, and then we're going to move forward from there. Also, Gideon, do you have a magic dagger?
Her
I'm not
misplaced.
misplaced.
That's a rapier.
Whatever.
They're different.
Words are
A
hard.
dagger,
Very
a
different.
dagger is like 4 inches long. A rapier is like 4 feet long.
Words are escaping me, okay? I chose synonyms.
A knife is a knife, is a sword, is a blade.
Exactly. See, you get it.
A what?
You missed.
Yeah, I did miss.
You did miss the hell wasp.
Really?
As you like in fear as you hear the buzzing, you send off a bolt of fire down the hallway, but it kind of like slams into the wall just before they get into your range. And now you hear as the buzzing gets more intense as the hell wasps get ready to fly into the room and attack.
Cool.
Oral.
Yeah, there were 2.
Probably. Roll initiative.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Why would you do this to us?
All right,
Why did you
Escher
do this?
goes first and doesn't know what's going on, so he's just gonna stay back there. Fox, you're up.
I had something, but sorry, You're walking towards me!
Hold on! I got this! I got this! I got this!
Do you?
Sorry, Clara dropped a poison cloud in the room.
I got this! Stuff. This will have to do. Sorry. Sorry, that's so funny.
Do you have a ring?
A throwing dagger.
No!
Do you want to throw the dagger?
Sure.
Alright. Up to you. Actually. I'm sorry, where the fuck did you go? Well, in that case, it will be myself then as the last one. Or what?
Guy, could you deal with that?
Getting you 4 hours.
Alright. I am throwing the dagger.
All right. A
Miss.
15 is not enough to hit, as it embeds in the wall just next to it.
The dagger, as it hits the wall, just comes back to me.
All right.
Because, why not? Then I will follow that up with a cantrip. And then I will end it by moving a little bit back.
All right. Yeah, you send out another burst of flames, but this one even seems to like connect with it a little bit, but it just fizzles out on the edge of its wings. The one further back is going to fly up a few feet to swoop over the other one. and it like flies up over and then descends, flying directly at you both. And it takes a look at Kai and a look at Clara, and immediately turns towards the goblin that does not look like it's ever done cacklers before.
No!
It is going to start by attempting to sting you. Which I think will hit. All right. With a shield, it doesn't quite hit. As like you send up this arcane barrier at the last moment that repels the stinger away from you, and it kind of like hisses and says something to you in a language that you don't understand before slashing at you with its talons that like look sharp enough to be blades. What do you mean I've used my reaction this turn? Oh, because I have Clara selected.
Clara slashing Clara.
Come on. Come on, game. You can do it.
It's
And it.
You know what?
You know what I could go for in a time like this? Some apple yeast cake.
I'll just do it myself. A 10 is not going to hit you, Clara. As this thing is just buzzing and hissing at you in a language you do not understand. It will bring us to you. What would you like to do? All right. You see as one of them kind of gets surprised and shocked by this as it like rattles through its body, and you see it start to like cough up viscera and almost like little spurts of fire. But the other one is able to mostly dodge away from it.
Cool, and then disengage as a bonus action, please.
All right.
Right. We determined that last time.
Yes, you are goblin.
Goblin can.
I'm gonna go over here.
All right. Sounds like that's all for you.
Yes.
Kai, what would you like to do? Your dagger is back in your hand. You just saw this thing attack Clara, but she was able to repel it at the last second.
Swing 1. Miss. Swing 2.
Miss.
So this. I don't
Hit.
think it's gonna be
A 20 will hit.
Give up.
9.
Why
And
did it plus 1d4 to
Blessed.
I'm blessed.
Oh, I didn't really.
Yeah, as you dig your dagger into this thing,
Immediately at con save.
that's fair. It is going to succeed as you send your key through it, but you're not quite familiar enough with the way this thing.
Again.
Oh,
Alright, this shit.
this shit's gonna be crunchy.
Hell yeah!
So crunchy.
Yeah, you're so crunchy.
And you gain temp hit points equal to.
No, I do not. It was an unarmed.
Oh, unarmed strike, not dagger.
The face
Oh, wait a
of
minute.
an
Oh.
crit.
I actually. Never mind. No, that's on me.
Stunning strike. Stunning strike.
Is it worth using 2 key points on attempting that,
Probably not.
because these things probably have a good constitution.
I wouldn't, because it's Taro's gonna come up, then it's gonna come up.
Yeah. Alright. Turn's over.
But yeah, you punch this thing and you feel a chunk of its carapace kind of crack and shatter under your fist. Tavro, what would you like to do? You just hear the sounds of combat from down within this hallway. It is going to be difficult terrain to move through Escher and Gideon here.
Tavro heard a fucking.
Well, I was using the diagonal to go.
Fine, but
Fine.
Gideon is going
Yeah.
to require moving through. It's a tight hallway.
15.
Sorry,
20.
Tavro.
You're good. 25. Huh. No going big mode in here. Oh well.
Should move 5 more feet so Gideon can get in.
I will. Don't you worry. And I'm gonna schmacko this thing.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Let's go.
So,
As you stab right where like Kai had broken its armor now, and this thing looks like it is struggling to stay in the air.
So, high AC, low health, 15.
Nat 20, baby.
Okay, this is gonna be a crunchy crit. Yep.
Oh, I'm not raging.
Actually, the same damage. But yeah, you dig the spear into this thing, and like it's the same part that had been broken by Kai, where you had just stabbed it. You twist the spear in, and as you pull it out, you pull out its entrails as it falls to the ground, and its body shudders a few times before dying.
Woo!
30. That's my turn.
Gideon, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk in here. Ooh, sorry, not that far. And then go
So add 5.
Add 5 because you're passing through space of an ally.
That's 20. Yeah.
You have 1 diagonal you can use if you want to get within 5 feet of that guy. Like, yeah, there.
Yeah. But I can't remember.
You can.
You can hit it around the corner.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I could.
It's free. It's free.
Miss.
I love a mist.
I'm waiting for the rogue to get a crunchy crit and just actually throw up insane numbers.
Well, he wouldn't get sneak attack.
That's true. This is not a sneak attack.
Oh. There's an error clicking this blade.
Yeah, it says my target is 10 away and my range is only 5.
Just move there.
Okay, thanks. Oh no.
Unfortunately, a 10 is not enough to hit. And we'll move you back after that. As you put up the mistblade and you try to strike it, but it just bounces off the carapace and it kind of takes one of its like long talons and swipes the blade away. And now that you've tried to attack it, it's going to focus on you.
That's fair.
It is going to fly forward, get into the room, and try to see everybody, and then it is going to attack you. First, by throwing its stinger, or pushing its stinger towards you, which...
Can I use my uncanny dodge?
So, Uncanny Dodge halves the damage, correct?
I believe so.
Alright, yeah, you can use it, and it'll half the damage from the attack. And yes, I am going to need a Constitution save as well. Oof. So let's undo the damage because it should be halved because you did Uncanny Dodge. So half damage, you take the 10 damage as it pushes its stinger into your abdomen and you feel it inject. It almost feels like fire is going directly into your veins. And with the failed saving throw, you feel your body completely seize up. You are poisoned and paralyzed.
Wait, don't I get evasion? Oh, that's only on
Only for dex saves.
And that only matters if you pass.
Yeah.
That is a lie.
Evasion?
Well, it halves damage. It wouldn't affect something like a status condition.
Yeah.
All right, so now that you have been poisoned with this thing, it is going to pull out its talons and it is going to strike at you.
Nope.
Wow!
Somehow.
It misses its guaranteed crit.
Let's go! Big wings.
As it somehow, despite you no longer being in control of your body, you have trained so much muscle memory into this that like the last jerk of movement you have gets out of the way of this thing's talons as it then moves back into the previous room.
I'm so strong.
That'll bring us to Escher, who's going to run forward and be like, what the hell is going on in here? He's going to see the dead hell wasp and be like, oh my god, that's something. And then he's going to look around and he's going to move 5 more feet that way to finish off his movement. Because he doesn't really have anything to do at this point. He can't see it. Fox, what would you like to do?
5, 10, 15, 25. You know what? I can't see it. I'm just going. Well, first I'm going to use my channel divinity to. Where is it? Yeah. Harness divine power, so that gives me a level 2 spell back, and then I'm going to use a lesser restoration on Gideon to end the paralyzed condition.
Thank you, Paul.
Right. Does that cure poison?
It only cures one condition.
So this is a poison where you are paralyzed as long as you are poisoned. So if it cures poison, if you can cure poison, it will cure both.
Oh,
You touch a creature and end one disease or one condition. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So,
Perfect. So it will remove both paralyzed and poison for Gideon.
Hi, thanks, Paul.
Mhm. And that is both action and bonus action, so that is my turn.
Yeah, you remove the hellfire in Gideon's veins, allowing him to act again. That will bring us to Clara. What would you like to do?
Okay. Okay. 5, 10. $15, 20, 25, 30. Everything makes sense.
Just gonna get rid of that thing to make it easier for you guys to move over it.
You know what? Screw it. I'm dashing.
All right.
There.
And you are now able to once again see the hell wasp as it is like pressed up against the wall, seemingly hiding until it's able to act again.
Okay. Actually, I want to get to here, which I can. I still have the same amount of movement. And I want to use a bonus action to hide behind this corner.
All right, give me a stealth check.
She's so sneaky. So sneaky.
That is
Okay,
pretty damn
well,
sneaky.
basically like how I envision it is like Clara is sliding against the wall and like trying to sneak up on it. Like she didn't go the other side. She's like on this side.
Yeah, and you get right up to where you are without it noticing you.
Okay, that's
All right, Kai, what would you like to do? And you are now also able to see the Hell Wasp. Across the other side of the wall, it is able to see you.
Yep. Unfortunately, with Clara in the way, I can't actually get in melee range of that thing. Hold on. Yes, I can. If I just do a straight line, then I'm right there.
All right. Yeah, and you see it kind of like hanging on the wall, like it is like how a bug or a mosquito lands on a vertical surface, and it turns and hisses as you come into its range.
I hiss back.
Damn. That was almost another crit.
Almost. Yes.
Do it again.
Oh!
Way to go.
Damn, Kai.
Yes.
And you stab it twice, and it wasn't ready for something to be able to get back up to it. It thought it had gone far enough away. You have just like sliced through its wings, and now it's just like clinging onto the wall. It is looking very hurt.
Punch.
Unfortunately, unless you want to spend a key point to increase your accuracy.
That's probably not worth it.
Fair enough.
You also have to declare that beforehand.
Oh,
Before going by the
I didn't realize you had to do that before the attack. I thought it was in response to seeing it. Tavro, what would you like to do as you see Kai and Clara run past down this hallway?
10, 15, 20, 30. I cannot see it, so I will dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to attack it with my horns.
Yeah, it is when you miss with an attack roll.
Oh, I thought he was talking about flurry of blows. My bad.
Oh, no.
I'm about focus aim to make it 18 to 20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
No, you're right about that one. I thought you were talking about doing another punch.
Yeah, no, I was not throwing another punch.
Horns.
Horns.
Fuck it. I will recklessly attack. Both 14s.
You horns him.
10
He's
damage.
been horns.
Yes!
As you start sprinting down this hallway, you turn, like, skid to a stop as you see this thing, and then just headbutt, pinning it into the wall as you gore this thing and it drops down dead.
Alright, Escher, take the parts of these you want.
Clara wanted to attack at advantage for being hidden.
And yes, Escher is probably going to do some dissection.
Yeah, he was definitely gonna go for the venom.
I will let him do that at the beginning of next session, since we only have a few minutes left here. I don't think we're really moving much further.
I think
I mean,
That's
you
true.
can if you want. Fox, you now have. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I'll go back.
You at that point where you are now, you are able to illuminate just enough to see that up here, the acid that was kind of like spread in before, where it was green heading into this room, now is like a bright yellow that is still like very transparent. You can see through to the bottom, but it's like yellow and it stinks heavily of sulfur in here.
Also, Zach, I like that this was the map you gave me for the water treatment plant.
Hey, remember when I said I've been planning this Crypt of Keys dungeon for like a year?
No.
Yeah.
Interessante.
I also saw for a split second when Fox came over here that this is red.
Yes, it is red over there, and you can feel an intense heat coming off of it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
so
eat this
really the
wasp.
solution is that we need to dunk our hands in each of the liquids.
Yes.
I would like
The
the
wasp.
running jump across.
Okay, if you're jumping across, it's only 5 feet. You are easily able to make it over. Up here, it seems to still just be water.
Okay.
That's where the water comes in and goes down into the front. Then it
Is
goes
it flowing down?
It is flowing north.
Okay.
Oh.
Can Clara go and investigate these like mechanical bits and see if she can like stop them or like alter them in some way?
Give me an investigation check.
Not a tinker's tool.
If you're proficient in Tinker's tools, you can use Tinker's tools here.
This says artisan's tools, but I think it's supposed to be my tinker's tools.
Artisan's tools works too. Any sort of like applicable tools here if you have the proficiency. Yeah, so with a 24, you're actually pretty easily able to discern how this thing is working. It doesn't seem to have like an on-off switch, but you're able to see exactly where the gears align, and you feel pretty confident that you would be able to easily like dislodge one of the gears, and it would basically shut the entire thing off.
Well, guys, if we need to shut it off, I think I can get it to turn off.
Just to note, it would shut this one off. It doesn't shut off the entire pipe system.
Yeah, I'm just thinking there's probably some sort of combination of ones we have to turn on and off, and so,
Yeah, to get them like all to water or something.
yeah. Oh, it's probably colors. Okay, so it
Yeah.
turned what? Green, then yellow, then red. So we gotta get it back to blue. We need to find purple! Extract purple!
Is this blue over there?
No, that is the same green that was feeding out from the previous room.
Okay.
And Fox, while you're in this room, I need you to give me a perception check. Same with Clara now that she's in there.
Sorry.
No,
I'm just...
it's not a sorry. It's just give me the perception check. You're in a place where you might be able to perceive something.
He's glowing some fall in him.
I do glow.
Let me do a private roll real fast. All right. Yeah, so you are able to see in here throughout this so far, it looks like there has been kind of places where these mechanical things change it. This is the first time you've seen where two different pipes mix without any sort of mechanical mechanism. So you're not quite sure what that means, but you do notice that it's kind of unique so far. But
Alright.
beyond that, you don't really know any significance of it. It's just something you note.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say if we're doing puzzles that might be able to be.
This
Right.
might be a
Yeah.
good thing to do next session.
Yeah,
Okay,
agreed.
sorry, just to confirm, this is what we know so far. Down at the bottom is plain water. This first gear mixes some sort of reagent in, creates it into an acid that's like blue-greenish.
Yeah.
Then there's another mixer here that comes out yellow. And then it looks like in this one area where there isn't a mixer, but then comes out red, and then eventually it looks like it comes back to water.
Except that it is, all of them are flowing north.
Oh, so this is mixing into here.
Yes, down here there is a cog that is turning something into the red.
Gotcha, and then the red and the yellow are joining here.
Correct.
Okay.
Write that down.
Writing.
But yeah, one of you should join from your computer.
Yeah.
I can also still, we can keep talking about the puzzle. I was just gonna hop in the car if we were doing stuff that can be described. So my character is colorblind right now anyway.
Yeah, anywhere that Fox isn't going with the light. Also, Fox, if you're going to be going that far, things might happen.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. It's just, there are some time-based things here, and if you're going that far, one of them might trigger.
So perhaps we do not do this.
This one might be, just because there are some, like, time-based things, not necessarily, like, initiative order that strict, but kind of as you explore, things happen over time, so it might be difficult to do this one purely through voice.
Can I at least confirm, is everything flowing north-ish? Except for, like, the red that's going down.
Nothing is going down. Everything is going up. Everything you have seen so far is flowing north.
Yeah.
It seems where you came in from the door seems to be the source of everything.
Yeah, I'll understand.
Right. Any other questions before I wrap up the stream?
No.
All right.
Yeah, why?
Because Tavra rolled a 17 when I asked for the next room.
This is true.